So today we're going to be playing a little bit of a MTG arena. We got the Stomp deck ready and going. This is a pre-built deck by Magic that I think I won just as in a weekly event. So we got the hand, and I looked through it, and it looked pretty decent. I thought it might be a winning hand. The Volcano Salvo, I didn't really know if it was going to be worth keeping the hand just because the 10 really scared me a little bit. But overall, I saw this as a good hand, so we just decided to roll with it. And I think my computer was also being a little bit laggy during this game, so I apologize if the video looks off or anything like that. So luckily we got to go first, so I figured let's go ahead and get this tapped land out in the field. Turn 2, we still have 2 land going, and I got the scry. Which I really wanted to do just to see if I got any more land. So last thing you want to do is have a halfway decent creatures and, you know, instead of stuff in your hand, not be able to play any mana and get what you want out. So, turn 1, really just kind of figuring out what I want to do turn 2. I saw that he played this guy, Knight of the Advan Legion. I run him in a couple of my black decks, so I'm pretty familiar with how he works. So I get another land out and decide, let's go ahead and get this guy out right here, this Horn Beetle. I saw that was you got a +1/+1 counter at the beginning of combat if you had a creature with 4 or greater, and I was like, oh wow, great, I can get something out turn 3, and then I have a 4/2 and a 3/3. So that was what I was really excited about, and I saw you played that guy, and that guy has Death Touch, and I was not a huge fan of that. So I figured, well, maybe we'll see what we can do. Play another land. Read. I was like, huh, alright, well, okay. And I see this. I was like, alright, so now I got a 4/2. And then whenever I play something on a spell on opponent's turn, I get to deal 1 damage to any target. So I was like, next turn we're gonna have to get rid of this thing with Death Touch. So I don't want it touching my creatures. I'm trying to build them up. That's not what's gonna happen here. So I go ahead and pass. I don't want to get hit with anything or get blocked by anything that's gonna kill me, potentially. This card is a little bit annoying, so whenever whenever your opponent draws a card, it deals damage to that opponent, and that happens via I am the opponent. So he decides to swing with his Death Touch buddy, and I don't really want to mess with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather just take the 2. So I take the 2. So I drew a card, lose a life. Now here's where things start to get fun, because I'm thinking, well, that could help me out, but not necessarily right now. And this guy might be able to just get him out, but I really want to get this guy in and then get rid of his Death Touch creature. So I think what's smart for me to do is just go ahead and pass the turn, and play the instant on his turn to be able to get that 1 damage out there. So I go ahead and play him just as a 1/1 that I can block with, nothing special. There's no point in attacking. So we're going to proceed. Swamp, okay. And I wasn't too scared of this guy when I saw it. I figured it was just going to be, you know, whatever. So we're gonna wait a minute and see if he does this declare an attacker on us. No sense in revealing my plan if he's not gonna do anything. So now we're just waiting. I figured he was gonna have a little combo. He was trying to set himself up for a little combo here, and I think he's still trying to figure out what he's doing. So okay, figured that was going to happen. +3/+3 in Death Touch, beautiful. Now is the time I go ahead and play this and get rid of his other guy. So I doubled the power on my whatever that is. I was like, well, I might as well block with him. I threw him out there just to get someone out there, so I don't have to take any damage. So that worked out beautifully. Lose the life, annoying. I'm like, okay, well, let's get. At least we got 2/4/4, so at least we can get the +1 counters up on there pretty quick. So I figured now's a good time to launch that dude out there. So I was like, heck yeah, I got a 5/5, 3/3, and a 4/2. And something that it doesn't really matter if I get blocked by, so we go ahead and attack. And I know no matter what he does, I'm not going to lose a creature, and at least I'm going to take some help from him. He decides not to block, which I was... that would make sense. I would assume I would have done the same thing. It's a good play. So he plays a 2/1 with lifelink. That's not bad, but that's not necessarily good. I really don't want him gaining life. It's not really what I'm shooting for. And then he plays murder, and I was like, alright. Things are getting saucy. Things are getting real. I'm not dealing with it. He declares his attack for this 2/1, and so it's not really going to hurt me if I don't block, and I don't want any other sketchy things to happen, so I decided not to block. I keep getting hit by that one card every time I draw, so that's inevitable. I'll go ahead and get this Leafkin Avenger out, though. He seems another 4/3. Keep powering my guy up a little bit more at a time. So I'm really thinking of how I want to do this and how I want to potentially go into combat. So I figured the 4/2 is the best way to go, because or the 4/4 is the best way to go, so no matter what. He doesn't have the mana to get the +3/+3 in Death Touch, so if he blocks, he's just really going to be taking an L. So he decides not to block, fair enough. And I still have a 4/2 and a 4/3 out to defend, so at least whatever he's coming at me with, I should be able to get rid of. But also at this time, I didn't realize that the Volcanic Sebro. I didn't realize that it was based on power. I thought it was based on number of creatures. So this entire time I've been taking hits after hits after hits, and I could have gotten rid of these guys. So he beefs up his knight with the 3/3 and Death Touch, and I decided, well, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Scorpion at least, or block and hopefully get rid of it and take the 4, and unfortunately it does give him a +1/+1 counter. Kind of annoying, but not that big of a deal. So, alright, go ahead and play my land, and this is where I was like, yes, now we will use this. We'll go ahead and clear the field, and hopefully clear the field, and maybe get the W on this one. So I reread it, make sure I'm not messing up. It was like, alright, first of all, I want to get rid of that guy. I care less about the 2/1 with lifelink, but he had nothing up his sleeve, and there's really nothing much he could do. I figured we might as well play this guy out there, just in case he does have some kind of board blight card or anything like that, and nothing to lose, so swing for 12. And that's how we do it. That was the game. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, and I'll see you next time.